And now come I to thee, these speak I, these things, right? In the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. Okay? And it says, so we have this joy fulfilled in ourselves, knowing that Yahawashi is praying for his elect. Okay? And it says, I have given him thy words, and the world have hated them. So because they have the word of Yahawashi, that's why the world hates them. Because the world, they're not going to receive, most of the world, they're not going to receive this word. That's why the world have hated them. Right? Because they are not of the world. That's why. Because the hopeful elect, they're not of this world. Even as I am not of the world. So that it lets you know. Alright? Bear me just a minute. You know what that reminds me of? Oh man. Mr. Solomon 2. Mr. Solomon 2, and let's jump straight to 12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. Right? We're not for their turn at all. And he is clean contrary to our doings. Right? He upbraideth us without offending the law. Okay, what people were taught. Okay, what they were taught. And objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. He professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High. He called himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. And have you noticed that? The longer you're in this truth, the more righteousness you're putting on, the more people, they become agitated. You have people, they become agitated at the thought of you being separate. You doing the right thing. There's people that get agitated. Just the spirit you have. They get annoyed because they're wicked. Okay? That's what it means. Again, that's what it means. He is grievous. Something's grievous. It's annoying. That's why you really wake up to this truth. You're not going to have too many people around you. Those that are in the world. Because you're going to be an irritant to them. They're going to be uncomfortable. Right? Because they got the spirit of demons on them. And you have the spirit of Yahawashi upon you. Right? For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Stammer. So our ways are of another fashion. Right? Another mindset. Another way. Go to John. Okay? This is John 17. And jump straight to... Where was it? Verse 15. I pray not that I should take his realm out of the world. Okay? Why? Because we have to teach his gospel. So if we were taken out of the world, then how would Yahawashi's name be glorified? Right? That I should not take them out of the world, but that I should keep them from the evil, so that we be kept. So we're in the world that we be kept from evil. Right? They are not of the world. So the hopeful elect, again, they're not of this world. And that's a beautiful thing. They're not of this world. They're not of the fashion. They're not likened unto this world. Do we do particular things in the world? Of course. But they're not patterns. They have a different spirit. And people can see that. That's why you have some people, they just gaze. They can see that. They can see the hopeful elect. They don't have the spirit of the world. At all. Okay? Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Sanctify to means to be made separate. So the hopeful elect, they're separate through this word, through Yahawashi. So if you're separate, of course the world ain't going to take to you. If you're a demon, okay, the world's going to take to you. If you're a demon, right, the world's going to accept you. If you got a world-friendly doctrine, you wanna appear good to people, yeah, the world's going to accept you. Okay. After I sent me into the world, even so, I sent them into the world, right? For their sakes I sanctify myself, and they also might be sanctified through thy truth. Neither I pray, I for these alone, but for them also which thou shalt believe on me through thy words. Right? So the elect are what? Prayed for. Okay? That they may be what? One. Okay? As thou, Father, art in me. So those that are one, they're one in Yahawashi. They're not one because we have a camp. He's in our camp. Well, what? No. They're one in Yahawashi. Right? They're one in mind. They're one in thought. They're one in doctrine. As thou, Father, art in me, I in thee, and thou all may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. I in them and thou in me, and that they may be made perfect in one. Right? And the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. Right? Father, I will, they also whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, and they may behold my glory. And that was said in what, John 14? Right? I go to prepare what, a place for you, and wherever you are, you're gonna come. Bear me just a minute, paraphrasing. Right? And it says that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me. For thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. Right? O righteous Father, the world have not known thee. You see, the world, even some in the word of Israel, the majority of the word of Israel, they have not known Yahawashi. Right? But thou hast sent me. I have declared unto them thy name, and I will declare it. Right? That the love wherewith thou hast loved me, thou hast loved me, may be in them and I in them. And this is Yahawashi what? Reaffirming, assuring his hopeful elect. Okay? And that's what he does constantly. He assures his hopeful elect. Okay? So now we're going to go to Psalms. Psalms 91. And he that dwelleth in the secret place, what's the secret place? This word, right? This word is a hiding place. Okay, this is what this word is. Okay, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So a shadow is also a covering. Right? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall dwell in what? The shadow of the Almighty. So what's the secret place? This knowledge. And it's because it's a mystery to most. Right? So this word, Yahawashi, is also not what? A secret place. Okay? Unto us. Alright? I will serve the Lord Yahawashi. He is my refuge, my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. So he's our refuge. He's our safety. Right? In whom will I trust? Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler. The snare is troubles. And a noisome pestilence, which is going to be what? The missiles. Right? And it says, and he shall cover thee. Okay? With his fetters. The fetters are them chariots. So he's going to cover his elect. Yes, with them fetters. Them chariots, right? And under his wings thou shalt trust, his truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Isaiah, this reminds me of Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So in these troubling times, what's going to keep us stable? Wisdom, knowledge, and knowledge, right? And applying it. And it says, and thou shalt not be afraid for terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Right? So all the terrors that are coming upon this earth, the hopeful elect are not going to be afraid. Why? Because they're going to have this word. Right? This word is going to be what? An assurance to them. Okay? At destruction, at wasteth at noonday, and thousands shall fall at thy side. So there's going to be many that are falling, dying at thy side. And 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So you're going to see a lot of people dying around us, but it's not going to come nigh unto thee. Hopefully they're going to be protected. And we have to believe this. We have to have faith to believe this. We need to get on a higher level of faith as time goes on, because them demons are really, really turning up, so we have to turn up. Right? Only with the eyes shall the beholder see the reward of the wicked. It says only with the eyes. So we're going to see the reward of what? Our enemies. Right? Because thou hast made the Lord Yahawashi, which is my refuge, because you made him your refuge, not this world. Right? Even the Most High, right? Thy habitation. So we're going to make this truth our habitation, our dwelling place, our resting place. And that's what a habitation is. It's a resting place. Right? There shall no evil befall thee. In other words, we're not going to, obviously we're going to go through Jacob's trouble, but it's not going to befall his hopeful elect. Right? They're going to have that spiritual hedge. Okay? Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Because again, it's going to be biological warfare, there's going to be all types of things happening. But Lord's going to have it where that don't affect you. Okay? Where you have some super spiritual power. Okay? No, any plague come nigh their dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge concerning he. You know that game Sonic, you're going to have that hedge. Right? And he shall give his angels charge concerning over thee. His angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Okay? So the angels, they're appointed to the hopeful elect. And what? They're keeping them. Right? Making sure they're looked after. Make sure they can do this work. Making sure everything's working out for them. Okay? And they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder. Okay, the snakes. Right? The young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under their feet. Because our people are also known as what? Lions and dragons. Right? And serpents. Right? We've been given power to do that. Yahawashi said that. I've given you power what, to tread on what? Serpents and so forth. But Yahawashi said, don't rejoice that you have power over these spirits, these demons, but rejoice that your name is written in the book of life. Rejoice for that. Okay? Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. That's why you got to set your love and your affection upon Yahawashi. And that's how he can what? Defend you. Okay? I will set him on high. Right? Because he have known my name. And that's why the name is important as well. He shall call upon me, and I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Because men, they're more concerned with the honor of men. They're more concerned with having a good name of men. I've always said this. You can have a good name of men, but Yahawashi, he might not like you. So the main thing is having a good name with Yahawashi instead of having a good name with men. Because men change. Man can like you one day and hate you the next. Right? So really, you want a good name with Yahawashi. Because that's everlasting. A good name with men is fickle. Right? That's like something in the world. I like him today, I don't like him the next day. That's some carnal stuff. Right? Because a lot of men, they have a good name. The Pharisees, they had a good name. But it was with men. But they didn't have a good name with Yahawashi. Okay. With long life, and will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Right? It is a good thing to give thanks, right, unto the Lord Yahawashi. It's a good thing. And we got to continue to do that. Give thanks unto Yahawashi continually. Right? Let me check the time. Okay. And sing praise unto thy name, O Most High Yahawashi. Show forth thy love and kindness in the morning. The Lord even requires that you show that as soon as you wake up. Praise Yahawashi as soon as you wake up. Sometimes you may be a bit groggy, so it may be hard to, but you want to always do that. Right? Praise Yahawashi. Praise his name as soon as you wake up. Okay? thy faithfulness every night. Okay? Upon the instrument of 10 strings and upon the psaltery. Because Psalms was what? Songs. A lot of songs that were what? Written. Known as what? Poetry. Yeah, David loved music. Right? And these are all what? Songs to Yahawashi. Okay? And upon the psaltery and upon the harp with a solemn sound. Okay? And it says, for thou, Lord Yahawashi, has made me glad through my work. I will triumph in the work of thy hands. So the hope for that we're going to continue to triumph in the work of his hands. Right? Oh Lord, how great are thy works! And thy thoughts are very, very deep. The brutish man knoweth not, the carnal man. Right? Knoweth not. Right? Neither doth a fool understand. Right? Which we were all fools. But when it's saying the fool will not understand, a man that doesn't want to attain understanding, he's not going to understand. Right? When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the works of iniquity do flourish, and that's what's happening, they're springing and they're flourishing. Right? And it says, do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. So all these workers of iniquity, all those that want to join hand in hand with the enemy, yeah, they're flourishing, but they're going to wither, they're going to perish. Along with Esau. Right? But thou, Lord, art most high forevermore. For lo thy enemies, O Lord, for lo thy enemies shall perish, all the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. Okay. But my horn shall thou exalt like the horn of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with thy fresh oil. Fresh oil. Not oil, fresh oil. And what's the oil? The words.